Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 7th of November, 2020. Uh, last week, yeah, it was last week. I got my haircut, like the new haircut. Anyway, uh, yesterday I did my last day of grand jury service. Yay, I'm finished with it. So hopefully they won't call me for a bunch of years now. Finished my 16 days of grand jury duty service. Um, I do have to go back on Friday though before I go to work, just to finish signing the indictments that we did because we had 37 cases during the 16 days. So it was interesting and it was a learning experience and it was definitely very interesting to go through the process of the grand jury duty service because I had a different idea of what it was, but it was actually pretty informative and it does kind of make you appreciate the system of justice that we do have in this country. Okay, and it just makes you appreciate the system that was set up because I think it's fair because you get all the ordinary citizens judging these things and they do it based on evidence and stuff. So it does make you appreciate the system that we have in place. So I did get a greater appreciation of it. Like I said, at first I was dreading it, and then actually uh, I did learn to appreciate it. And like I said, they made me the foreman. I don't know why they made me the foreman of the grand jury thing. So I had to basically swear in witnesses and stuff, and interpreters, and do the votes for our group and stuff, and then tell the district attorney what we did. So it was interesting, and we had a good group of people there, to discuss things and with them. So it was nice. Like I said, it was weird because some people were there some of the time, and then some people I think fell out of the way. They got excused, I think, and then some people couldn't stay the whole day. Like I said, some people left early. They stayed there in the morning, they left in the afternoon because of various personal reasons and stuff. And then some people didn't show up at all that last day, which I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I guess that's all they could serve. I guess depending on their jobs and some, their individual situations and stuff. But again, it made you appreciate the system of justice that we have in this country. So it gave me an insight into that, which was makes you kind of again, like I said, appreciate the system of justice that we do have in this country. Anyway, like I said, I go back next Friday before I go to work just to finish signing off the last of the indictments that we did. We only had one case on Friday, like I said, and we didn't start the case. She didn't come till like 11:30 or so, and then but it was an interesting case to say the least. but uh, but we only had one case that day, and we did that case and went to lunch, came back. Then she came back and gave us the rest of the case, and we did the deliberations and voted, and that was the last case we had. And then we had the judge who swore us in initially come down and thanked us for our service and all that stuff. And then we left around three something, I think. Yeah, three something, and then had to go up to the office and get the letter from them just to say how many days I served, and then that I'm coming back on that Friday just to serve, to sign the rest of the indictments that we voted on. Since I'm the foreman, I have to make it official, sign off on the votes that we did. And I think I signed a lot of them during the trial and stuff, like during the course of the service stuff. But I think there's a few, of course, obviously the one that we did that day, and then whatever else one that that day, whatever ones I didn't finish signing or they didn't have prepared. So I'll just go back next Friday. I'll go straight there like at 9 o'clock and then sign those and then go to work. Okay, and then like I said, I hope I should be getting this money that I for this grand jury duty service because my job only paid for 3 days, uh, and I had to basically use all my vacation time and sick time. But I saved 4 days. The last 4 days I was on grand jury duty service, I told my boss not to, so they don't. She put it in the sim, so I don't get paid from the job, but I can use those 4 days as my vacation in December. So I have a week off in December, and hope, like I said, I should get that money for the grand jury duty service in December sometime. So that'll hope to make up for the money that I'm not getting for this past week for my job. Uh, anyway, I was going to say, oh yeah, this is what I want to say. So, like I said, I'm done with that. So So for the, like I said, next Friday, go back and get and sign off those indictments. But I go back to work, and like I said, now I have the other guy, Mark, who was brought in when I was off. So he's back there now. So I'm hoping they don't late, they don't. I don't think they will though. Furlough him again because, like I said, I think they'll keep him there until hopefully next year we get a when things go back to normal, hopefully, and next year, which I'm hoping next year, and this is just my silent hope, that they develop a vaccine next year sometime, and then things go back to normal eventually, work-wise, and then they'll bring back the rest of the people that got furloughed. But I think Mark is here to stay, I think, because I think, you need him. So I think that's the way it's going to play out. So anyway, yeah, so it'll be good to go back to the regular work routine and stuff. I didn't, like I said, at first I was dreading the experience of the grand jury day service, but I kind of learned to appreciate it, which is a good thing. Anyway, today, The Mandalorian, I'm going to watch season 2, episode 2. Managed to download it last night. It wasn't initially where I wanted it to be, but I managed to download it last night before I went to bed. And so now I'm going to watch it this morning, and then I'll record my reaction and review to that, and then I'll edit. Well, I think I'll record the unedited version for my Patreon channel that I'm going to start hopefully soon, and then I have to edit the edited version, which is going to go on this channel, and I hope I can do that today sometime. I should be able to do that later today sometime. So you'll see the unedited, you'll see the edited version, on this channel. Okay, and then I'm going to go movie shopping again, and hopefully, like so, I went last week again, and they didn't have anything. And what I think I'm going to do, and I keep saying it, but I think I'm going to actually look, because Best Buy, they really, literally shrunk their movies section. The rows where they had the movies in, they literally condensed them, and they moved. And so when you come in the store now, there's only one movie section in the bottom, the first on the ground floor, I guess for new movies or whatever, right there. And then when you go upstairs and you go, where the TVs are, they have the 4K movies over there, just one little thing. And then you go past that, and then you go towards where the movie section is, and they have 2 sections to the side right there. And like I said, it's a small little section. Well, actually, 2. I think it's 3. Is it 3 or 4? Yeah, I think it's 4 sections. Like 2 on this side, and then there's like some cases of stuff there, and then 2 other things right there. And then I'm sorry. And then there's 2 things on the opposite side. They got rid of the, like I said, because there used to be, I think like 1, 2, 3 movie things opposite that, and then there used to be 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 rows of movies in the back, but they like condensed those, so those are not over there anymore. They put all those shelves together. You go over there, you see all the shelves, like literally together. So they really condensed their movie section to like absolutely to nothing. So I think they're basically phasing it out. To be honest, I think they've been doing this for years with Best Buy, which really sucks. So what I have to do is find an online retailer, I think, that sells movies, and probably do it that way. I'm just gonna probably have to do it that way, and then what I'm gonna have to do is like probably order early in the week, so that way I can get it by the end of the week, like that. Some it'll take 3 or 4 days to get there, then so I have to probably look up on Saturday, and then probably try to order it, and then have it come before the end of the week. And then that way, because it's not even worth it now. I don't think half the time to even walk all that way to Best Buy anymore, because they've really gone downhill in terms of movies. They don't really even care, and which is a shame. Movies, and I really wish there was a store that really was invested in movies and stuff. But then again, like I said, you have everything on streaming now and video on demand, so no real, unfortunately, need for any like blockbuster type of store anymore. But I kind of wish there was. Okay, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, so what I'm going to do this morning, like I said, I'm going to finish rendering this video. I'm gonna get it, wash up, eat some cereal, and then I'm going to watch The Mandalorian, record my reaction to that, and then my sister's supposed to be coming over. I got to find out when she's coming over because she wants to see my brother, my older sister. She hasn't seen him in a long time, and I think she wants to yell at him too for a bit. But she wants to see him. She hasn't seen him in a while too, so she's gonna come over. So I guess I got to find out when she's coming because I don't want to. Because I'm going out, so but I want to be here when she talks to him. But like I said, then I gotta drop my clothes off in the run to do a few errands, drop my clothes in the cleaners and stuff, and go food shopping, and then like I said, I'm gonna walk to Fordham and do some movie shopping if they have anything worth getting, hopefully. And so yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what I have to do. Yeah, and then I'll come back. Oh yeah, what else I want? Something else I want. So if there's movies, there'll be a Blu-ray update contest, and also Dakatana 65. Okay, that's his name, Dakatana 65. I haven't heard word from him, but he won Hellboy, the remake that I did, and I haven't heard from him. So again, I'm gonna reply to his email again and see if he replies. I haven't checked my email in a while, but I told him to contact me either on Instagram or Twitter. I'll check my Twitter and Instagram. But Dakatana65, he won Hellboy, and usually he's good about getting back to me. So I gotta check because maybe I've been a little lax checking. I just want to make sure that he didn't send me a reply because I replied to this contest entry and tell him to just let me know, but I haven't heard from him. But then again, I haven't checked in a little while, so I want to make sure that I give him every chance to get the code for Hellboy. Okay, because it's been a while, so I want to just double check it at the last minute. So if I don't hear from him, it's been a couple of weeks, so I want to make sure that I didn't miss his email or his Twitter thing. But I think he usually contacts me on Instagram, so I'm going to see if I can look on that and see if I can find if he replied. See if I sent him a code before that way, and I can make sure I give him the code so he can get his movie. Okay, but anyway, I haven't checked my emails in a while. It's been a while since I did a video. I think the last video that I did was what was it? I have to look on my. I don't remember. No, it wasn't. I'm trying to remember. Was it a? Yeah, I think Mandalorian. I think that was the last episode 1. I think that was the last video I posted on this channel. So that was last Saturday. So I haven't checked my email, which I gotta check. I'll check my email. I'll check Instagram. I'll check Twitter to make sure I didn't get a message from him. Okay, just to make sure I give him this code. Anyway, but like I said, if I find some movies, there'll be a digital code giveaway, a Blu-ray update, and digital code giveaway contest this week. And like I said, I do want to start my my Patreon channel. I just got to do a little bit more research so I can make sure when I do it right. Because again, I want to make sure I give good quality content to make my whoever follows me on Instagram on my Patreon channel, they get good content and get something worth investing in is what I want to make sure I give them. And like I said, I'm going to have TV series on there. Right now, I'm going to have all of Stargirl season 1, all of Doom Patrol season 2, all of The Boys season 2. That's on there, and The Mandalorian, which I'm doing right now, that's going to be on there. So there's going to be 4 series right there of content, unedited content on there. And I have a couple of episodes of Harley Quinn season 2, but I think what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to, when I'm on vacation, I'm going to go back and do the whole season 1 and all of season 2, and that's only a half hour, so that's go fast. So I should be able to do like 3 or 4 episodes in a day, and I can load that on my Patreon channel too. So that'll be more content for my Patreon channel that people can get, and other things. I'll put other things on there like exclusives, the stuff that'll be exclusive to the Patreon channel. Like I said, because on this channel it'll just be edited versions of my review. And when the season starts for for the CW shows, I'll be reviewing Flash, Superman and Lois, and Stargirl. Those are the 3 that I'm going to be doing. Okay, Those are the ones I'll put on this channel, edited versions, and on my Patreon, unedited versions. And I know Supergirl is gonna be the last season, so what I may do with I may react to Supergirl, but it would only be on my Patreon channel. I think if I do that, because it's gonna be the last season of Supergirl, so I may record my reaction and put it on my Patreon channel just for Supergirl, because it's the last season. But for those other three shows, Stargirl, Superman and Lois, and The Flash, there'll be edited versions on this channel and unedited versions on my Patreon. Okay, so that way, like I said, you'll have a lot of good content on my. And what I also may do is put a movie on there. I may react to movies. I think I'm thinking I may do that as well. Maybe I'll even do suggestions. Maybe somebody will have suggestions for a movie they want me to watch, and I'll do that on my Patreon too as well. I can squeeze that in every once in a while. So I'm really excited about that, to do that. And then I may, like I said, make design like T-shirts or something for my Patreon channel too. But what I also want to do is there's two Patreon channels I want to join. Like I said, Bobo Talks. That's the YouTube channel. I want to join him, and then there's the Ping Pong Flix channel. I want to join those two. I want to become patron. I want to join their channels as patron, because those are two of my YouTubers that I really admire a lot. Okay, Ping Pong Flix channel, because I remember for years watching his channel and he would talk about the Snyder Cut before it even came out and stuff. And I followed him for years on his channel, and he had his tin hat theory and some stuff. And I'm really happy that him and a lot of other fellow YouTubers were really dedicated to the Snyder Cut, and I think they really pushed it. And I really want to kind of become part of his family there, so by supporting him by joining his Patreon channel, because I really liked him. And as for Bobo Talks, he's like a British YouTuber who does breakdowns of I think he does the Titans, because I really started watching him for his breakdowns of the Titans, Doom Patrol. He do I think what's the one about the devil? I can't remember the name of that. Lucifer. He do that too, and I think he did. What else? Did he do the Flash? I think he did the Flash too as well, and stuff. And then he talk about other stuff, but he mostly do incredible breakdowns of the Titans and Doom Patrol, which I really loved. And he's just a really great YouTuber. He just has a style and he had interviews. Stargirl too, he did that as well, which I really enjoyed. And he had interviews with the cast and stuff, which I just really appreciate. Bobo Talks, and like I said, again, I'll leave links to their channels in the description box. Bobo Talks and Ping Pong Flix channel. I did that I think 2 weeks ago or whatever. But I'm gonna leave links to their channels in the description box. You should definitely check them out and invest in their Patreon. I'm just suggest you don't have to, but you should definitely watch them. Because watch those two channels, because they give you great content. Ping Pong Flix channel, he gives you like a lot of DC news and stuff, DC Universe news and stuff, and movies and stuff like that. He gives you really good content on his channel and stuff. And like I said, he was one of the first guys to push for the Snyder Cut as well. I remember that, again, watching it. I'd be going to lunch, and every day at lunch, when I sit there eat my lunch in the cafeteria, I'd make sure I watch his new video that he put up, and really great content. So that's why I was really happy that he was one of the first to know about the Snyder Cut. Exactly. So he's just a great YouTuber, and like I said, Bobo Talks, great breakdowns of those DC shows, Stargirl, Titans, Doom Patrol. He did Lucifer, just the Flash. I think he's just a really great YouTuber who gives you a really good breakdown of the episodes and stuff, and just, again, worth getting to me. Again, I'll leave links to their channels in the description box, so please subscribe to them and join their patrons if you enjoy their content, which I'm going to do, because I really enjoy their content. Okay, anyway, so, like I said, the weather, I think, especially for November, it's supposed to be really nice, I think, for the next couple of days. It's supposed to be, I think, get into the low 60s, which is good. Especially, I think last week was a little cold, but the weather is supposed to be, I think, really nice in the next couple of days. I think it's supposed to start raining, though, on Wednesday or so. but I think for the next couple of days the weather's supposed to be really nice, especially for November. When you get into the 60s for November in New York, that's a nice a nice day, a nice thing to have. Nice weather for especially for the fall. Anyway, like I said, I'm looking forward to going back to work and back to my normal schedule. Like I said, because in 2 weeks, like this week's coming up, it's gonna be the 13th and the 20th, and then 3 weeks it's gonna be Thanksgiving. I have to find out from my sister because I think last year we went to her house to eat. So I'm gonna find out what they're gonna do this year. If she's gonna cook again, and then we go to her house and eat over there, and then she usually gives us food to take back and eat during the week. So I have to find out what she's going to do today. She's coming today, so I'll ask her if she's already plotted it out and stuff. Okay, so I think that's about it. I think that's everything. Like I said, I'm going to do the reaction and review to The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 2 in a little bit. And after I eat my breakfast and wash up, and then going to go food shopping, movie shopping, go to Clears. Like I said, I got to run those few errands and stuff. And oh yeah, also I got to order food for my brother from BJ's. I usually order online for him now and have it delivered because like I said, before the pandemic hit, we used to go. My brother used to drop us off like once a month, and we'd go shopping, and then he'd drop us back. But now I've been ordering for the past couple of months, so I'm going to do that today and let the food get delivered tomorrow. So I'm going to talk to my brother, see what he wants, and order the food for him from BJ's and let it get delivered tomorrow. Okay, and then I think that's it. So again, I hope everyone have a great weekend. Stay safe, be well. Oh yeah, I did want to talk about one thing. I had so much anxiety on Tuesday night, the election night, because I voted actually on Saturday. Like I said, I voted early Saturday, but Tuesday night, that night I was going to sleep. I had so much anxiety. I don't think I slept that much, to be perfectly honest, that Tuesday night going into Wednesday, because I had so much anxiety about the election. I literally, like I said, was just tossing and turning because I had so much anxiety about the election. Now I'm a little bit more relaxed because now it seems like we are going to get a new president, thank God. And hopefully they can, because this pandemic thing I have a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better. And we definitely need somebody with different vision to get in there and hopefully get a handle on this and stop all these unnecessary deaths. Okay, because I know I usually get political on this channel. That's my other channel, but I just want to say I want to say that. So hopefully, like I said, we can reduce the number of deaths and stuff and get a handle on this because it's like way too many people have died, and that's all I got to say about that. Anyway, take care and be well. Again, links to my social media are in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, a link to my other channel called Views and Opinions. And also, like I said, I also want to leave a link to Bobo Talks. That's another fellow YouTuber who talks about TV shows and stuff. He gives you great breakdowns on those. And Pong Flix channel. He's another one who gives you DC news, and he was one of the first ones to talk about the Snyder Cut. So I'm going to leave those links to those two channels in the description box. Please check them out and give them a sub. Okay? And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.